Welcome. This is the first of two videos on the Tampa eminent domain acquisition assignment that you have. This first video is going to just show you only how to download the files. The second video will show you how to actually open them once you get them. So the first thing you need to do is you need to download the zip file from Blackboard, and then you need to open it by right clicking on it and either going to WinZip or to send to and opening it that way, and then you can extract to either here on your desktop or to a folder. Usually to a folder is a little bit nicer because then you don't get 20 files extracting all onto your desktop. When you do that, you'll see the folder. I've gone ahead, I'm going to delete that because I have extracted a few files right here. The main ones you're going to look at are the final report, the acquisition report, and then the PDFs that represent the same information. The assignment will tell you all the steps to go through. So what we need to do is we're going to have to start from this acquisition report where we have a bunch of parcels over here and we have their lot numbers ordered by the owner names. So what we want to do is we want to look up, based on owner, the different information. We want to compare the final settlement amount to the initial offer amount that's listed in this column over here. What we can do is we can look up by the deed. So here's the date the deed was filed, by a couple other pieces of information, by the order of taking or by the final judgment amount. So I see that all these are in 2008 for the owner Apple. I'll go to the clerk of the Circuit Court of Hillsborough County, look up Apple. I can select a document type if I want to. You don't have to. Either the deed right here, the list pendants will be the actual filing of the eminent domain, the final judgment will be here, or the order of taking down here. I'm just going to leave it as all documents though. First thing is to change the date. So I want to change that to 2007 since that was right before the filings. I'll change this to 2009, which is right after. I'll hit search records so I don't get thousands of them. And I'll go through and you can see all the full names right over here. I don't know the first name yet, so I can sort by the cross party, which has to be the City of Tampa since it was taken by the City of Tampa. You can go down and scroll over to the C's, hit 3 to go to the third sheet. You see there's no City of Tampa here, so now we got to figure out a different way of looking them up. We could scroll through all of the files, eventually we'll find it, or we can tie this in with the final acquisition status reports by looking at Apple. Then we can find the acquisition recording data. Sometimes you'll find the order of taking recording data or the final judgment recording data. For this person that we don't have it. So I need this 18952, that'll be the book, and the page will be 1376. I go and I click on book and page, 18952, 1376. Click on search records, and I click on the name right here, City of Tampa, or Tampa City. So I should have looked up by Tampa City, not City of Tampa for this case. Click on that and it should theoretically load up the PDF, but this website doesn't. It's not organized very well. What I can do though is I can circumvent this. Sometimes you can right click and go to save PDF, or I can go to tools, options, go to applications, find the Adobe Acrobat and make sure it's selected under save file. Once it is, then it'll automatically save those files instead of opening them in the browser. And then I want to make sure that it's saved to the desktop, so I click the desktop, click OK. It'll download it automatically, click it OK, and once I load this page, what will happen is I get this kind of a file right here. So that's exactly what I want to do. What you have to do now is you have to go back through all your acquisition reports and download all the other properties that pertain to your assignment and get these kinds of files right here. Go ahead and change them so that this first part, show PDF, is the owner name, and we'll pick up from here in terms of how to open them.